Welcome to Timu.ca for the OVA. This is a quick tutorial on how to enter sanctions from the score sheet into the web app. So let's get started. In order to enter scores or sanctions, you must be logged into the tournament by using the password. Assuming you are logged in, let's click on a scoreboard and enter some scores and the sanctions. So you'll see here's the submit score screen, which is the standard screen. We're going to enter some scores here for this match. 25-15, 25-15. And this is where things differ. In the past, it would just, once you submitted it, would take you right back to the results screen. But now what happens is when you click submit, a new window pops up that deals with the sanctions. If there are no sanctions with this match, then click no and it will return you as usual to the results screen. If there are sanctions, then we'll click yes. Now before I do that, we are not going to be documenting game delay warnings, only other sanctions. So if there is sanctions beyond game delay warnings, then we'll click yes and move forward. Now you'll notice now the screen looks a lot like the lower left corner of a score sheet. The purpose of this is to collect the data that was written by the referee on the score sheet and put it into this form and submit. So grab the score sheet, and in the lower left corner in the sanctions box, you'll see sanctions. So we'll click on one of them. Let's just say we'll put the number in. It was player number 15. We'll select what team they were from. We'll document the set, which was set 2. The score was 21-15. Now, as soon as we click done, you'll notice that it recognized that it was a number, meaning a player. What we do now is we go over to the score sheet on the roster section and document the player's name that was there. What we do now is put in any other sanctions that were issued. So we have, let's just say we have an assistant coach from the same team. It occurred at the same time. Move forward, done, and we're going to have to go over to the roster section again under the coaches and look at the name and type that individual's name in. And we can go through all the sanctions that are listed on the score sheet. It's available to put up to 6. Then what we need to do is we also need to document the remarks that were written in the remark section on the score sheet. And this is just a straight transcribing from one to the other. So whatever the referee wrote, player 15 was using foul language. And then from there, what we want to do is document the referee that was refereeing this. So again, look at the score sheet. You'll figure out, okay, it was Andrew Robb. If you type, it will auto-complete based on any referees' names that are already in the database. If not, you can continue to write any name you like and then push submit. So from there, we've got the details from the 2 sanctions that were basically transcribed from the score sheet. We click submit. And now what we're required to do is take a copy of the score sheet, a picture of the score sheet. So we'll upload. The OVA would like a full copy of the score sheet showing all the details. So we'll take a look. We'll say, yes, that's good. If not, and we want to retake that, we can. So just click on retake. That's a better one. Then we're going to upload that. We have to wait to just ensure that it was uploaded correctly. And then it will give you an indication, yes, your file was successfully uploaded. All the information has been submitted. We can either retake it again if we're still not happy, or we can just click on the scores and it takes us back to the scoreboard with the details. So that's the basic process. Now, let's just say for whatever reason we realized we needed to make a change to that. You're looking at the wrong score sheet or you put the wrong data in. You can go back, just like you can go back and edit a score. You go back, if the score is correct, you just resubmit and it will relaunch the window. Yes, we want to go into the sanctions. When we click on that, it actually pulls all the sanctions that are associated with that match. So let's just say, oh, I actually got the number of the player wrong. It wasn't number 15, it was 16. So we're going to reissue that as 16. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to resubmit, close that, and we have to retake a picture of the score sheet. Use that photo. We're good. So let's upload it. And it was done successfully. So now we can go back to scores. Now, that's the second aspect. Now, the other one is that could possibly happen is if you entered the wrong sanctions into the wrong match. So again, go through the same process. You can change the scores if you like, no need to. Click submit, get back into the sanctions and say, oh, these were actually from a different match. I've entered them into the wrong place. Just scroll down to the clear all and it will, yes, we do want to clear them all. And it clears all the sanctions and you're back to the basic screen. And then you would click scores and it goes back. So that's the three different aspects of entering sanctions from an OVA score sheet into the web app. Thank you for watching. Feel free to watch some of the other YouTube videos on the channel. Thanks very much.